Safwaan Lautre Oud. That's the atomizer. Okay, that's the atomizer. Hi everyone, CeeChronicles here. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're joining me here for the very first time, my content consists of mostly fragrance reviews, fashion and lifestyle videos. So if that sounds like something that ticks your boxes, please do consider joining this family by subscribing. I'd appreciate you becoming part of the family. And to those who are returning, thank you so much for the continued support. Now, it's only fair that I bring in, these fragrances one after the other. I'm not sure which one I'm going to post, but I think I'm going to post the Lattafa Lautre mask first, and this is going to be the second one. So today we're reviewing Lattafa Safwaan Lautre Oud, and it comes in the exact box as the other one, but this one is black and it has a slide out. This one's quite okay. The other one, the slide out was just falling, and the fragrance sits in here just like the other one, but it's dark in color. So yeah, definitely something different there. So this one is Lattafa Safwaan Lautre Oud. This one is flying about on the internet as inspired by Lancome's Lautre Oud. I haven't put my nose on Lancome's Lautre Oud, so I'm not, reviewing this one based on the other one. This is not a comparison. This is me telling you what I think, and if it resonates with you because you own, the real thing, that's okay too. I'm just gonna, tell you my thoughts here. I'm gonna spray it quickly on my arm. And that's the atomizer. Okay, that's the atomizer. So this fragrance to me opens up with an embery leaning labdanum, and clary sage, but mostly saffron. And the saffron here is a warm saffron. If you know the smell of saffron, it's unmistakable in this. That's exactly what I get, in the opening. The fragrance itself is very linear. What you get, what you get in the opening is definitely what you're going to carry all through. Marketed as unisex. And checking the notes of the original, which is Lancome Lautre Oud, it does, because I had to cross-check this one. Lancome's Lautre Oud lists 2 roses. I almost don't get any rose in here. If there is, it can't be a double rose. So for those, for the gents out there, if you're concerned about, it's going to be a rose oud combo, no, I wouldn't call this a rose oud combo. I get a very saffron forward, leathery scent that is vanillin in nature. A bit of some spice there, a bit of some woods there. Let me say sweet scent, but not leaning sticky sweet. Okay. And then it develops into like an earthy, dusty patchouli. It also has like a passive piney undertone to it, but this is not this pininess is not leaning to this pininess is not similar to Lautre Musk, where it leans a bit furniture polish leaning. This pininess is just passive. I think it's just there to help tie everything up there. So you are definitely gonna get a woodsy kind of fragrance. Vanilla in itself doesn't come across as though it's an actual vanilla, like from the actual vanilla pod, if you will. It, to my nose, comes across as a byproduct of, like a fantasy note. So this could be a vanilla that is maybe coming off vanilla orchid, if that makes any sense. I do get a little bit of some rumminess there as well. Now, for the sake of a mental shortcut, I'm going to give you a fragrance with a similar vibe of vanilla that comes across here. The vanilla in Kayali, Vanilla 28, which comes off from vanilla orchid, is kind of like how I get the vanilla in here. So I would say the way the vanilla translates in these two is almost identical, but I'm not saying this is a dupe off. Obviously, we know what this is duping, but I'm saying that is how the vanilla is going to come across. And it is going to give you a good idea of how Vanilla 28 smells like, okay? But do remember to take out the other notes, the spiciness that I was talking about there. Do remember to take it off. The clary sage, this one, the Vanilla 28 doesn't have that. But in terms of a similar smelling vanilla, I get an identical smelling vanilla, as in Kayali Vanilla 28 in this particular one. Is crowd pleasing as well. It's going to be a fragrance that I think a lot of people are going to like. The unfortunate bit about it is Lattafa has got some fragrances with a similar DNA and a couple of twists and turns to them. So if you have been following Lattafa for the longest time, this may not wow you, but if you're a first timer, or if you can decipher notes and you appreciate differences, slight tweaks and differences there, you are going to appreciate Lautre Oud. Reason why I am saying this is this to me has what feels like what I get in Amir Al Oud Intense, minus the polarizing smokiness, minus that polarizing woodiness, minus that upbeat incensiness. So this comes across as though it's a little bit tamed. But if you've put your nose on Amir Al Oud Intense, this is not going to be a DNA that is a surprise to you. You're going to kind of like, I've smelled that before, but this is a bit lighter, if you know what I mean. I'm not saying they're the same fragrance. I'm just saying, you know, for a mental shortcut, obviously, if you want a mental shortcut, if you put your nose on Rugba, it kind of smells a little bit like it, you know, with even that caramelized sugar coming through a little bit, and even the Rugba, the intense version. So the 3 fragrances, or the 4 fragrances, which is Kayali Vanilla 28, the Rugba Intense, Amir Al Oud Intense, are going to be fragrances that are within the similar vibe with Lautre Oud. Okay, there is the mention of oud. This oud, guys, is a very passive. It's not like an oud in your face. However, yes, there is like a gentle oud, you know, playing around in there. For those people that don't like oud, this one has, but it's not an oud that bothers me. And if you go by what I just said, you know, with those examples, then you more or less know whether you need this fragrance or not. If you haven't put your nose on either, you don't own either, then yeah, you could absolutely buy this. This is semi blind buy safe. I think this one is going to definitely be, you know, a favorite for many. Now, would it be redundant for you to purchase this if you own Amir Al Oud Intense? I would say maybe not, because this scent profile you can wear in the heat, you can wear all year round. This is not a scent profile that is cloying, which I kind of get in Amir Al Oud Intense. I get an intense smokiness, I get an intense incensiness from that fragrance, something that I get here, but a bit, you know, watered down. And when I say watered down, this is not to say this is a lightweight scent. This scent holds its own, but it's not as intense or as in your face smoky as Rugba Intense or Amir Al Oud Intense. But in terms of DNA, I would say these fragrance is kind of in the same vein. Had to reapply mine after about 5 hours. Even if you spray the heck out of it, it didn't get to a point where it was choking me. So yeah, if that helps, that's what I can say, guys. I saw it on Notino UK. If you are in the United Kingdom, I'm pretty sure you can get this one, and it seems like distribution for this one is quite decent worldwide. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we discuss more about fragrances. Let me know what you think. Does that sound like a scent profile you'd want to add to your collection? I would love your thoughts. Do you already own this fragrance? If you do, what do you think of it? Like this video if you like it, and turn on post notifications. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Thank you so much, guys, and remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.